Hello, ladies and excuse me. Sorry about that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I had something in my throat there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mole Trap coming at you here with Game six of um, uh, who are these teams again? STX Seoul and SK Telecom one, I believe. And very interesting matches so far. Canada owning Buy Hero with a mech build there. Our Buy Hero just did not have what it took to respond to that mech build. He did at first. He did a pretty good job in the early game, but then he just kind of got bowled over by superior unit numbers there. Once the Terran gets just a clump of metal, it's difficult to deal with that. I think Buy Hero didn't really do enough of a macro game. He probably should have played like he was playing against the Protoss almost. Done some more macro. Um, anyway, yeah, but now Canata has another Zerg to deal with. This is Calm. Calm coming off of an all kill just this last week, I believe. So Calm in very good shape today and these days, and looking to come here and stomp down on Canata. Canata is a Terran versus Terran master. Not master, but sniper. He's mostly a TVT guy. He's got very good TVT, but generally doesn't do as well in the other matchups. Almost would have expected him to throw in Yunjun, aka Shuttle, against Canata, because Kanata's horrible against Protoss, and Yunjun is a very decent player. But he hadn't been playing him much recently, and so, you know, I guess he might be out of practice. Maybe he's not as good these days as he used to be. But I mean, think about the other players that they have to throw in. They have Huashin. They don't want to throw in Huashin because, well, Huashin's good TVT also, but Kanata's, that's his specialty, is TVT, so you're giving Canata the best chance to win there if you throw in Huashin. Or notice another good player that they've been throwing in a lot lately, another Terran player, so don't necessarily want to throw him in either. So instead they're going to throw in a Zerg, and that makes a lot of sense because Canata, even though Zerg is kind of his middle matchup, he's statistically about even against Zerg. And so it's not really a bad matchup for him, but it's not really a good matchup for him either. And so throwing in a very good Zerg player like Calm is probably a good thing to do. And all they need to do is just polish off Canata. It's up to Canata to win 2 more games. So even if he manages to beat Calm, he'll still have to win another game as well to take the series for SKT1, because STX has taken 3 wins now. Cal doing his part. Cal would have been perfect to throw in against Canata, basically the antithesis of Canata, but obviously he already had his chance and did his part, beating basically SK2T1's 2 of their top 3 players. And then Hero obviously came in and beat Bisu before losing to Canata. So here they stand at 3 wins to 2. Kanata's got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to beat Calm, and then probably, I don't know, they might still throw in Huashin, since Huashin is good TVT. They might also throw in July Zerg, might be a good option, although July's Zerg versus Terran hasn't been the best lately, so he might not be the best choice for that. It's hard to tell. But yeah, they've just got a lot of people. If assuming Canata wins, I'm curious to see who STX would throw out there to combat him. But that said, I'm actually going to favor Calm in this match because Calm, like I said, has been playing lately very well, and Canata not terribly good against Zerg. So I wouldn't be surprised if Calm finishes things off here, puts this matchup in the bag for STX and wins the game by beating Canata here. So it looks like he's gone for, I think that was a overpool. Because you see a second Overlord moving away from his base at the left there on the minimap, and getting some quick Zerglings out here just to try and put some pressure on it. Canata actually is going to put down a bunker just below his ramp to try and protect against that. It looks like he's going to try and expand, so that bunker, he needs that bunker in order to protect his base in order to expand, and he's getting some reinset as well. It is a long distance. That's going to help Canata just for the moment, but in the late game that's going to be a problem for him. It's going to make it a lot more difficult for Canata to, to move all the way across the map to attack him, sitting in a single Zergling. Wow, how did that Zergling survive? Well, I guess there's probably only one Marine in the bunker right now, maybe, and that's what's going on. But, whoa, Canata moving his SCVs out of the way. That's kind of Kind of risky. If okay, anyway. Well, he knows best. He decided to pull his SCVs out. He saw that one Zergling go in there and run away. And I guess maybe he knew that his defenses had been tested, and he saw that he wasn't making a lot more Zerglings in his base. Some Zerglings are chasing that SCV around, so I guess he knew that not all the Zerglings... Actually, no, those Zerglings just got pulled back to chase the SCV, so he didn't know that they were going to be there. So a little bit risky, I guess, if Canata to pull those SCVs out of the way, but anyway. He has managed to get that expansion up, and that is pretty big. He's very easy, secured that expansion with minimal resources used, and he's going to have a real big economic advantage, I think, going into the mid game, because even though Calm has gotten he's gotten the second hatchery up now. Canata is going to have his command center up as well pretty soon, and generally in Zerg versus Terran, the Zerg is going to want to try to stay ahead of the Terran in bases in order to kind of be quote-unquote even economically. Usually the Zerg have less drones at their bases and that sort of thing, and so they need more bases, and just generally that's how it works. But anyway, SCV, second, you can see on the minimap, the converging orange specks all trying to surround that SCV, try and make sure that he doesn't get scouted. I wonder if Calm maybe has some sort of tricky build that he's going to try and do. He's really trying to stop that scout from happening. Or maybe he just wants to kill the SCV just because of the sheer joy of killing. But he's getting another gas down at his expansion there, and I'm not sure if he has a third hatchery yet. So 2-hatch build's really popular this week for some reason against Terran. It looks like I'm not sure if he has a third hatchery in his base or not, but Canata's going to start macroing up here and getting more. He's got more barracks going down, so he can actually make use of that expansion. And he's going to start pumping out a lot of Marines here pretty quick. Okay, never mind. He does have a third hatchery. I'm sorry. He does have a third hatchery in his base. I should have realized the timing of that, but I was too busy rambling my other stuff. And now he's got a Spire going down in a nice little tricksy position, kind of off on the side, so it'll be difficult for Canata, when he comsats, it'll be difficult for him to spot that. He's not going to have comsat for a minute anyway. So he's probably only going to be able to comsat, right when those mutos are popping. He's got an academy down, so he could get his comsat stations pretty soon, but I'm not sure exactly why he's not. His SCV failed to get in there, so he needs to scout. He should at least get one comsat station here. There is a comsat station going on. Doing a little bit of harassment there, but he's got a group of Marines, so they're going to be able to chase those Zerglings away eventually. But yeah, so Canata has his second base up. He's looking to do pretty well here. And again, Canata at 2 bases and Calm still at just 2 bases. Although there he is. Okay, now getting a third base up at the bottom left-hand corner. Now it's going to be up to Canata. That's going to be his target. Now he's saving up. You can see he's saving up larvae. He's going to have like 9